Alright, folks, it's been 20 years since I last uploaded. Family is more important than mediocre content, apparently. So, that's my excuse. Of course, I want to go over most of the updates. Raw, SmackDown. There will be a SmackDown review this week. Sadly, I will. I know what happened on Raw. Just other stuff held me back. I don't want to do an irrelevant Raw review because you guys could already just look at the highlights and blah blah blah. So, Impact. It's been a while since it's been a headline for any source of, you know, anything. And over the source of getting Eric Young, Ethan Carter III, Heath Slater, just a lot of backwash NXT jobbers that obviously couldn't hack it up in the main roster, and they got Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows for the sanctity of some household appeal in already a jobber indie relevant roster. Impact has. I mean, the only person that you know on Impact is literally Madison Rain and Eddie Edwards that looked like he hacked on another 100 pounds of fat, not muscle, fat. That's impossible. And he's now your world champion. Other than that, I enjoyed Slammiversary 2020. Good pay-per-view. It was great to see the Motor City Machine Guns. Eric Young to be a surprise opponent. My opinion is I think there's too many midgets on the main event scene because there's guys like Rich Swann and Trey Diaz getting shots for the world's title, while Moose is holding on to now the useless TNA World's Heavyweight title to at least give him some semblance of heat or some legitimacy. And then we got freaking Tommy Dreamer still putting himself to some feuds, and now we have Tessa Blanchard, the former ratings killer, to try to put up a lawsuit of some sense, or at least I think it was a price tag on her giving up the Impact Wrestling World title. I think it was $100,000 for a belt that looks like you would have made it on Community Creations on 2K19 because nobody plays 2K20 anymore. So that's sad. Do I think like Impact is somewhat better than the last several months? Because until then you had Killer Cross, Karrion Cross, a better tag division, Brian Cage, just some people that look like they can actually beat me up, and Austin Aries until the little controversy. And of course, we snagged John Morrison when he only had one reign with the Impact Wrestling World title. So that's technically it. Other semblancing that you guys literally just took our backwash and a female jobber that jobbed to Nia Jax one time on Raw, and then I suddenly heard about her release, and I didn't even hear that she was on NXT. And then at Slammiversary, she beat Jordan Grace for the Impact Knockouts title. God, this is just weird. In the semblance of that, Matt Cordina / Zack Ryder. You people are just gonna hear me say Zack Ryder a lot. Zack Ryder is now on AEW. Yikes. MJF seems to be in a bigger step forward for a title shot for the world title against freaking Jon Moxley. That I thought would lose the title and we have a female tag tournament for AEW. So there's a lot of stuff going on outside of WWE. I feel like it's dumb enough, but at least it's giving some alternative to watch what storylines we're going to do, because currently Impact has no storylines except exceedingly teasing the factoid of the Aces and Eights faction returning on Impact. I guess that can bring some semblance of excitement, but I think they should save that for at least when crowds are back to returning on arenas. I guess in the next 2 to 3 months or so. So that's my opinion on it. Just a quick apology for the very little viewers, or at least somebody that has at least been watching my channel for a certain amount of time. So I'm back. This is gonna be fun. Get ready for my Smackdown review. That's it coming from me. Join the DST show, like and subscribe, and I'll be lazy enough to at least add 2 videos or something for you guys to watch on my previous reviews from last week. Sad I won't do late reviews. That's too much work, and I don't have enough paid medications to go back to watch Raw and AEW. So that's it. Back on schedule next week. Thanks for watching, folks.